guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're doing vlog style because we are living in a hotel. If you saw my last video, you'll know I updated you on a few of the new things happening in our life right now. The main one being we are living in a hotel, and I also talked about how we have quite a few, Rodolfo and I, a few health and fitness goals leading up to the end of the year to really kickstart the new year 2020, which just sounds insane, on an amazing good start. I really lost the word that I was going for there. That totally failed. Anyway, I am so excited to be living in this hotel. I know that might sound really random, but it's actually been a fun little change. I love change, I love moving, and so it's kind of been like we moved a little bit. And I wanted to show you guys the hotel room that we're staying in and just some of the things that we brought from home so that I can feel like we're actually settled. I didn't want to live out of a suitcase. I hate living out of a suitcase, so that was one thing for me, was like, no living out of a suitcase. I wanted to bring our own food so that we could cook healthy meals and all of that stuff. And super happy because we live really close to a beautiful boardwalk that we love to go on runs when we've been up here before. And now that we're like here for good, at least for now, for the like short-term future we're here, we're gonna be trying to go on more runs and working out here in our tiny little hotel room. So I wanted to show you guys the room that we're staying in and just some of the things that I brought with me to keep me sane while I am here. Alright, let's start in the bathroom. This is our cute little bathroom, and some of the things that I brought from home was our mason jars. So I just brought like Q-tips and little cotton swabs for removing makeup, because the thing with living in a hotel is that you go to get ready and then you realize all the things you don't have and then you have to go and buy them. I wanted to reduce how much we needed to buy because we have all this stuff at home anyway. So I brought those little things, which might seem silly to some people, but it just stops you from going and buying things that you don't really need. So I brought a couple of my essentials like the Q-tips and the cotton swabs. And then obviously I brought my skincare roller. I am obsessed with that thing. So then what I did is I just put down here in the cupboard, I brought, let's change that lighting there. I brought my skincares in the brown bag, makeup, random stuff. And then I brought a blow dryer, and my curling iron is down there. So this is the bathroom. It's actually a really cute hotel, and I'm pretty happy with it because there's some not so great hotels out there in the world, but this one is cute. So that's our bathroom. Anyway, enough of the bathroom. We were really lucky to get a little kitchenette, which was a must if we were living here. So the fridge is there, and it's actually quite big with a pretty decent freezer space, which makes it really nice to obviously be able to buy our own groceries. And then here we brought all the food that we had from home, and we're just going to buy what we need as we're here. One thing I did bring was our magic bullet, because we love having smoothies, and that's such a huge part of like how I stay healthy, is having smoothies for dinner or a smoothie for breakfast. So I brought this little magic bullet so that it wouldn't make too much noise to disturb other guests, but it would still keep us on track with eating healthy smoothies and all of that stuff. So I just brought that, and then 2 cups. We have our green powder for smoothies, and of course Rodolfo's got to have his hot sauce. So this is our little kitchen area. It's pretty small, and then we just brought more food and stuff up there. Basically, I think that this is the most important thing you can do, because it can be really easy to just like eat out a lot instead of bringing your own food. So we made it a conscious effort to bring our own food and have a little area to make food. So then obviously got a little closet there. We have this cute little eating area, which I really love that we have, because that's also just makes it feel more like home. We're not eating on the floor or just on a couch. We actually have a table that we can sit down at. And then this is just like the bed and TV area, and we have a pretty ugly couch, but I'll take it. It's at least somewhere to sit besides the bed. Gorgeous window, which I love. And then there's another window here. So that's basically the entire room. As you can see, it's not huge, but it's perfect for the 2 of us. And it has room here to work out in the hotel. So I'll try and back up here a little bit. So you can see like we have this pretty decent floor space for working out. And then just outside the hotel is like a beachfront that we can go run along. So
yeah.
Hey guys, so it's been a couple days since I showed you around our hotel room and where we are currently staying, and so I wanted to real quick now show you a more hands-on of some of the things that I brought to, one, make this place feel a little bit more like home and just warm and welcoming and homey to us, two, things I brought to help us stay on track with our health and fitness goals, and then three, just any other random things that I brought to stay mentally sane while we are here. So I'm going to share all of those items, and hopefully this may be helpful for you, whether it's things you use in your own home, things you want to bring when you travel, especially if you're long-term traveling. It's obviously different if you're just going away for like a couple days or a weekend or a week or two. I wouldn't bring all this stuff, but because we are living here, I didn't want to get into unhealthy and bad habits while we're here and using this as an excuse of like, oh, we're on vacation, when we're really not, and we need to stay on track of our goals and things like that. So hopefully you can find this helpful if you happen to be traveling anywhere for a longer amount of time and you still want to stay healthy and sane and have a routine and all of those things. Also, I am having a bad hair day, but I don't have any more time in the day to film, so I just threw my hair up into a bun. If it starts to fall out throughout the video, we're just gonna kind of roll with it because, yeah, I've just never been one of those people who can do like a cute top knot. My hair's too thin, it just doesn't work, so we're gonna roll with it. Let's start with things that I brought to make this place feel a little bit more like home. And the first one, you can laugh if you would like, is my essential oil diffuser. Obviously, because we're in a hotel room, I couldn't bring like candles and stuff for fire safety, but I still really like when a home smells fresh and clean, especially with it being like fall going into winter. I love to diffuse like peppermint and orange and all of those kind of fall scents that you would often find in candles, but instead I just brought my diffuser, and honestly it makes such a big difference when we're able to turn on the diffuser before we go to bed and we're watching a movie and it smells really nice in here. I can put on like a really fresh scent in the morning and it's just really nice, and it is kind of like cozy and makes a warm atmosphere. The second thing that I brought is a blanket. So I chose my favorite, our comfiest and our coziest blanket from our house, and we brought it up here because, well, yes, obviously they provide us with bedding and all of those things. It's nice to have a blanket that is yours, that you like the texture of, and all of those things. There's also a couch, and so if we just want to like chill on the couch and read a book, I can have a warm blanket. And I just like to have something from home because hotel bedding, well, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's really not that great. And so I like to have my own blanket that I know is comfortable for me. And so we brought a blanket. I promise I'm not high maintenance, you guys. I would not bring these things normally, but I'm just trying to still feel like I have a home. The next thing that I brought is behind me is our pillows. So we each brought our like main pillow that we use because, again, hotel pillows, they're not awful, and I'm very grateful that we at least have them provided to us, but they just aren't the same, and I find my sleep isn't as good because I get very used to like a certain kind of pillow and even a mattress. And so by bringing like our own blanket and our own pillows, we can just get a good night's sleep, and it just feels more like we're in our own home, which can be really nice. Health and fitness was the most important part of what we brought because when we stay in hotels, we eat out a lot, we can get lazy with working out, and it just, I don't know, like because I'm doing the last 90 days challenge, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might have seen it over on Instagram. I will actually leave a link to a blog post about it down below if you'd be interested, because it's such a good way to end the year strong. And with that challenge, I'm having to work out every day and drink a lot of water and eat healthy, and just some like goals that I've committed to really end the year strong. And so because we're moving up here when it's like cold and it's rainy and you want to stay inside and you kind of just want to eat crappy foods all day, it can be really hard. So I brought things to help us stay on track. The first thing is we brought exercise equipment. So I'll show you what we brought. We brought, first of all, our ab wheel because it's something you can use. It doesn't make like noise. It's not, we do like T25 workouts and just like cardio workouts here, but we have to be careful with like how much jumping it is because there are guests below us and we don't want to obviously disturb them. And so we thought, oh, if we bring like our own, we can kind of like modify the workouts. So we brought an ab wheel just because you got to work on those abs. The next equipment we brought is we brought some exercise bands that we had from home, and then like I said, we are making a quick stop at home today for things we forgot, and we do have weights that I'm going to bring up because gotta work on those arm muscles. So we just have a couple a few items of equipment that we brought ourselves so that we really have no excuse. We have the beach like 5 minutes away from us that we try to go on runs. So we've just trying to been like trying to keep a good mix of like doing like maybe interval training here, cardio training here, going for runs. We try and go for walks every evening. But I just found that like bringing these things, we see them every day, we're reminded to work out, and you really have no excuse, because at the end of the day, if there's nothing else you feel like doing, you can grab the ab wheel and do some rounds of that, and then you won't be able to move your stomach the next morning. But that thing honestly kills my abs. But yeah, we just brought our own workout equipment because I felt like that would help us stay on track and have zero excuses. The other thing I brought, I actually talked about this in the beginning of the video, was our magic bullet. So I won't show you guys because obviously you know what that is. We did bring a little smoothie. I was originally going to bring our huge blender, but I was like, that honestly makes so much noise. We're going to like, everyone's going to hate us in this hotel. So magic bullet is perfect because they don't make a lot of noise. And obviously just be considerate of what time of day it is when you're making the smoothie. Don't make it at 6 a.m. when other people might be trying to snooze, because most of the people here are on vacation except for us. And so just be considerate. But having a blender has made such a huge difference, and it's been really nice to make smoothies. And then again, we just stick to things like we try not to eat out, and if we do eat out, we eat out once a week, and we still try and make a healthy choice. Or we've been buying all our own groceries and we've been making our own food here, and those sorts of things have just made a huge difference. We've just really switched our mindsets from, instead of viewing this as a vacation and everything can be justified as splurging, we've stopped doing that and we've really been sticking to our goals. So those are just some really random things, but they've made a big difference. It feels more homey here. It feels like a little bit of our space, and we're able to still feel healthy and good and not like we're just not working towards anything. So that's been awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you enjoyed this random little update of where we're living, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying this new uploading schedule of Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm loving it because it's pushing me to create more content, get out of my comfort zone, and be more creative with videos. As always, if you do have any video requests, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will be sure to add them to my list of videos to make. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, be sure to click that subscribe button. New videos every single Tuesday and Thursday. And so I will see you guys on Thursday.